This is an official announcement.
A body has been discovered. Everyone please assemble at the ultimate art lab.
Ah!
Puke is green this time. Green puke says it's the omen of bad luck and disaster. What on earth is about to happen? Body's been discovered? Cancer student from beyond the grave.
Well then.
Let us pray for Anji. So that Anji may guide her, or Atua may guide her soul to the gates of heaven. Atua, please take care of Anji.
It can't be!
Why did it end up like this? Didn't Anji have Atua with her?
You don't know?
Clearly she didn't.
Weird!
That's not true. Anji said Atua was always by her side.
Damn it.
We don't have time to talk about this. Instead of talking about Atua.
Right?
Yeah, we gotta talk about one of us is the culprit and win the killing game. What? What? Wait, what? What's this part of the killing
That's
game?
right.
What the fudge voice was that, Jared? What else could it be? The fact that Anji's dead is only mean one thing. One of us killed her.
No way!
But why would someone do such awful things? Is that really what happened?
Huh?
Could it be?
Is it possible the culprit who killed Anji wasn't one of us, but...
Uh-oh.
Vomit-soaked entrance. No, oh no. And the puke is green again too. It's pretty honest sign. Oh, why did another murder happen? What's the deal, Monodam? I thought you were gonna make everyone get along!
It's okay.
Don't worry, overcoming this will bring everyone closer together. That has been the case thus far, yes. Their bond gets stronger with each class trial, doesn't it? Murders are necessary to bring everyone closer together. Oh, but how? So let's get started.
We are all friends.
Conduct a friendly investigation, then we'll have a friendly class trial. We must distribute these first.
Is all that remains of us.
Oh
Oh!
look, the Monokuma file. I wanted to be the one who passed it out. Don't you want to do it too, Monokuma?
You're on the threshold
So-
of amazing.
By the way, I've been thinking, you guys should knock it all off with killing and dying. Dying is like so lame, leaving is all the rage. More green puke, this is really unlucky.
So long. Farewell.
Complaining, we are better off beginning our investigation. So everyone, we all know what we need to do, yes?
Yeah.
Yep, I mean, by the third murder we should all be pretty used to these bodies. Not Gunta! No way Gunta ever get used to this.
No.
Trust me, you don't want to get used to this. No one should ever get used to this. That's nice and all, but it seems pretty insecure coming from an assassin.
Unfortunately.
Let's start investigating. It's not like we have any other
You're
clues.
right.
That's true. Still, it's strange. This is a bizarre setup. 4 wax figures, effigies of the dead, hung upside down from the ceiling. In the middle, Anji's body in the pool of blood. It certainly appears to be some kind of ritual.
Shuichi!
Alright, bro. I'm counting on you as my sidekick. Let's put an end to this nightmare.
Okay.
Yeah, but are you feeling okay, Kato?
Okay.
We seriously don't have time to talk about this. No way we're gonna die here. I'm definitely gonna find the culprit. The culprit is really someone amongst us that killed Anji. I get how you feel, but you have to repeat a tired old line every time. Oh no, it's not that. I mean, how could this have been the work of the transfer student? Huh? Anji prepared the ritual in this room to resurrect the dead, right? So she made those wax dolls hanging from the part down as part of the ritual.
Could it be?
Maybe the ritual succeeded and the resurrected person killed her.
Hey,
What? Shut up already.
What?
It's her fault. Telling scary stories out of nowhere like that. Saying messed up stuff like that. Kato, are you alright?
Damn.
Sure, sorry. You just need to get some fresh air. I'll leave this to you and Maki. You did a good job, you guys. Do a good job. That's a coward. That coward has a lot of nerve bossing us around. Ah, maybe that's why the best way to phrase it Maybe that wasn't the best way to phrase it, but he wants to
Jeez.
encourage. You clearly settled right into your sidekick role.
It's okay.
You don't need to give him orders. I don't need to give him orders. With so few people left, I can't afford to sit out anymore.
Well,
So where should we start? We should check out the Monokuma file
You're
first, right? Yeah, let's take a look. Ultimate Artist. Why is found in the artist lab. Time of death approximately 2 in the morning. Cause of death was a stab wound to the back of the neck. The forehead also had lacerations. Monokuma file included the time of death this time. 2 a.m. Probably. Everyone must have been asleep. Probably can't rely on witnesses' testimonies. So the murder happened at nighttime after all. Everyone had to follow the student council rules like Anji and out-tro said. What good would we say? What will say that do? The culprit may be the one of the student council yet.
Why?
A member of the student council, that's...
All right.
We should go and figure that out. Let's start investigating and solve the mystery together.
It's impossible.
I can't.
Himiko?
I can't do it. I can't investigate Andy's body.
But-
But if we don't make it to the class trial, then everyone will die.
Whatever.
I don't care anymore. What?
What a pain.
Surviving and everyone else? That's too much of a...
What was that?
Then why don't you just use your magic to revive Anji?
Please stop.
There's no time for your mean-spirited taunts. Reviving her is clearly impossible.
Is that so?
We cannot say that for certain, though.
Huh?
Excuse me?
No.
Well, of course resurrecting her is impossible. But I know where we can speak to Anji.
You see.
We can summon her spirits with a chanting called the Caged Child.
What are you trying to pull?
What are you talking about? Cut it off.
You gotta be kidding me!
Hey, there's no time for jokes.
I am serious.
Oh, I'm serious. This is for our investigation.
Huh?
For our investigation. If we speak with Anji, we can ask her for the culprit and bring this case to a swift close. Remember, a ritual, resurrection ritual, and now a shanty. Are you messing with us?
Understand.
I would appreciate it if you didn't compare it to the Monokuma's cruelness. Shanties are a genuine occurrence. They are written in literature all over the world. In that fact, I myself have participated in shanties a great many times. Many times? On top of that, I have the rare chance to perform the legendary shanty, the Caged Child. I'd be foolish not to take advantage of it, yes.
No.
No matter how you put it, now's not the time for something.
However.
Oh, I suspect the only way to confirm your earlier theories by performing the shanty is... My earlier theory?
Therefore.
The possibility of the culprit being the resurrected chance for students. It is not wise to go into class trial with such outlandish theories in one's head. To prove such a thing impossible, I think it is best if we consulted Anji herself.
Incomprehensible.
That logic is peculiar, to say the least. Playing a shanty and find out about the ritual, we're gonna fight the occult with the occult.
Okay.
Well, we can't worry about this forever, so we might as well go with the
How
easy solution.
exciting.
Okay, I'll find out. I was getting bored of the investigation anyways. Huh? Yeah, I'll help too. Well, you too, Himiko. If I could talk to Anji one more time, I'll do anything. A shanty or whatever it takes, I'll
Well-
do it. I hope as well. I can't leave Himiko
Do
alone.
whatever you want.
Do whatever you want.
Yes!
Okay, I will.
So then.
So we have 4 participants. However, the cage challenge requires 5 people. We're still one short. Fine, then K-Boy can come too.
You're right.
I guess we can't be taken.
Why?
Why am I being forced to participate and being treated like a burden?
Well then.
Well then, we need a place to perform the shanty. Where shall we do it? How about your lab? No, in order for the caged child to succeed, the room must be dark as possible. My lab has windows, so turning the lights off won't make it quite dark enough. How about the empty room, then?
That's.
The empty rooms. The one on the 4th floor. There aren't any windows there, so if we blow out the candles, it should be pitch blank. Sure, I'm fine with that.
Listen up!
I agree with
Tell me
Himiko.
your thoughts.
However, there are 3 empty rooms. Which one shall we
Then-
use? The middle one. The middle room's always the best for
I
stuff
see.
like that.
Yes.
Very well. I shall begin the preparations at once. Shall have your help as well. Let's carry all the necessary equipment to the lab. Are you going to do
Do
this?
you understand?
This is for our investigation. I said as much, did I not? We need to use all of our efforts to discover the culprit, lest our lives be lost. Alright, they all left.
This is stupid.
I think seriously about this stupid shanty. Perhaps it was part of the investigation in their eyes. We should go with it. In any case, I should focus on what I can do. With the ultimate detective, what the ultimate detective can do. We have a mystery to solve. Sorry, it's a little bit low. Yeah, that's better. You get up behind. Oh, oh, perfect, perfect. Don't touch it. It's good. All right. We have the murder of Angie. Of her. Angie's body. She's laying down, face down in the middle of the room.
What's wrong?
Are you going to take a closer look?
Okay.
Yes, I was planning to.
Got a minute?
Then let's hurry up and do it. We can't afford to waste any time here. Maki doesn't hesitate. She stepped past me and walked over to the body. She has no problem with dead bodies. She is the ultimate assassin. There's blood dripping from Angie's head. According to my coma file, she sustained a stab wound to the back of her neck. Oof. As well as a laceration on her forehead.
I knew it.
The killing blow was a single stab to the back of the neck. A sneak attack, most likely.
Well,
Then what do you make of this wound in her forehead? Maybe the culprit hit her in the head before stabbing her from behind. But her two wounds are substantially different. Did the culprit change weapons mid-attack?
Oh yeah.
I suppose that would be unnecessary.
remember.
Also, the wound on her forehead looks deep, but it's not bleeding much. What is going on with these two wounds? One could have been for the ritual.
Huh?
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 What's wrong, Maki?
Got a minute?
Move. Maki pushed me aside, then lifted Anji's shoulders, Anji's body up to the shoulders.
This...
What is this doing crumped underneath her body?
What is it?
This is duct tape, right? What is duct tape doing here? I don't know. It must be related to the case. Look, there are hairs stuck to the tape. Long hairs. Anji's, right? Bloody duct tape, Anji's hair on it. What could that mean?
But
I'm surprised you spotted this, Maki. It was hidden under her body.
So what?
It was practically visible. As a detective, you should have noticed it before I did.
okay.
Oh, well, that's true. Well, even so, I guess you're still getting used to being around dead bodies. So don't beat yourself up over it. Well then, it's a good thing you're used to corpses, Maki, huh? Do you want to die?
Sorry.
Sorry, joking. I can't resist.
Got a minute?
You don't need to apologize. I was joking too. That doesn't sound like a joke though. Let's check out the Necronomicon.
I knew it.
This was the motive, the Necronomicon. Anji tried to perform the ritual in this book, right? Yes, if we look in this book, we should learn the steps of the ritual she was trying to perform. Let's take a look. Necronomicon Resurrection Ritual. Prepare an effigy of the dead soul you wish to contact. Everyone must participate. The size and shape of the effigy is irrelevant. Make it out of whatever material you wish. It is not obvious who the effigy is supposed to be. Label it with the name of the deceased. After placing or preparing the effigy, burn the Necronomicon to ashes. Use caution, be mindful of carbon monoxide poisoning. Sprinkle the ashes on the effigy and repeat the name of the deceased 3 times. Then close your eyes and wait after a while. You should feel a light tap on your back. If so, it means the ritual was a success. The ashes are only good for one use. The ritual can only be performed once, so use it wisely. So these are the steps of the ritual. Anji really believed this crap. It's pretty obvious that he won't be able to resurrect anyone with this. In normal circumstances, I'm sure that's true. But in this place, I don't think we can rule that out. The fact that the Necronomicon book is here is a clear sign that there's nothing else here. Take a look at the sword. Where are you hanging upside down? Makes sense. Ropes are dangling from exposed beams on the ceiling.
If I remember correctly,
Angie made all of these out of wax figures. And this rope is from the warehouse.
you're right.
Yes, that means they won't That won't be much of a clue. Anyone could have gone there and used these ropes. Maybe the student council should have blocked the warehouse instead of the manhole. The warehouse does contain plenty of things that could be used for murder. Yes. Anyway, I don't know what these effigies, I know that these effigies are just wax, but they still creep me out.
That's true.
These effigies look exactly like the real people. Not just their face, but their bodies too. The ultimate artist certainly was talented.
By the way,
Why is the effigy hanging upside down? Is that part of the ritual? No, we checked the ritual. No, we know for a fact that's not part of the ritual. We read the book.
what is it?
Don't say I'm not sure. It is not. Why is it like this? Who would go out of their way to hang wax effigies? Right. Do some what could it be? Who would do this? The culprit, Angie, or someone else entirely? I wanted to look at this katana. Katana stared into GhJared's wax effigy.
Damn it!
Who did this and why?
Got a minute?
Let me see.
Ah!
Oh wait, that's the crime scene. You can't.
What is it?
You watched. You wanted to check the katana, right? Well, you can't do that if you don't pull it out.
Gosh.
Yes, true, but we have to preserve the scene. Maki paid no attention to my protest and stared at the katana for a while.
Is this...
Oh, it's a real katana, but there's a gold leaf on it.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe it's one of the. It's the one on display in the Ultimate Anthropologist lab. Is that so?
Okay.
You could probably assume this was the murder weapon, judging from the bloodstains on the tip. How the hell would you get that? Why would you use a katana on the back of someone's neck as a weapon? That thing's long. There's not a lot of good control over that with such a long weapon.
But
But why would they go through the effort of using this as a murder weapon?
That's true.
Good question. I could have gone to my lab and grabbed a more suitable weapon.
could it be?
Perhaps it's because Kaido's lab is on the same floor, they just grabbed something close by? They may have been in a hurry.
Well,
Or maybe they needed a long weapon like this. A long weapon?
okay.
My lab doesn't contain swords or any other weapons of the sling.
Huh?
Ah, really?
That's true.
I'm not sure how Monokuma found out, but he must know I don't use swords for my work. When I first started working, I botched a mission using katana. I haven't used a sword since, which is fine, because they're a hassle to carry around. I suppose everyone's lab is suited to them personally, just like Angie's was. But how did they know all this? Anyway, the gold leaf on the katana flakes off easily. It's all over my hand now.
Okay.
It must be pretty old for the gold leaf to flake off like that.
Got a minute?
Why didn't you say so earlier? My hands are all sticky now. I have to wash them. She scolded me and then stood in front of the katana. I'm gonna put the katana back where we found it. If it's too hard to watch, look away.
Okay.
Ah, thank you. Why sell katana back in the wax effigy?
By the way,
Even so, why is this weapon stabbed to the wax effigy? A hanging wax effigy, no less. Was it part of the ritual, or was the weapon or culprit trying to hide the murder weapon? Perhaps they had no intention of hiding it. They didn't even wipe off the blood. Besides, I'm certain there are better ways to hide the murder weapon.
what are
than
you
this.
talking about?
Then what's this reason
That's-
for? I honestly have no idea.
Well,
We should investigate where the weapon came from. We might find a clue
Okay.
there. Yes, okay. Door of the back lab.
is
Locked.
this...
This door has a sliding lock and it's still locked.
That's true.
And because no one has used this door since we came in here, I believe Angie locked this door when she came in. It has been locked ever
Hey.
since. Oh wait, what's this? Look, there's some gold and shiny. There's some gold and shiny on the tab of the sliding lock. Gold and shiny, could it be?
Is that all right?
Wait, Maki. May I see for a minute? I want to try to move the sliding
So
block.
what?
Do you want to unlock it? Go ahead. Do what you want. I carefully touched the knob of the lock, avoiding the gold parts, and softly slid the lock open. Click.
Okay.
Just as I suspected, this lock will slide without much effort. Whether you lock it or unlock it could be an important clue.
Well,
I'm curious about the rear door too, but there's something else that bothers me. We'll lock on the front door that we used to enter this room. Shouldn't we investigate the front door too? I'm gonna take a closer look at it. Okay, yeah. We can do that. We're gonna talk to these people. I'm not sure if it's okay to say this or not, but could Tenko be the culprit? Huh? Tenko? Oh, it's not like I have proof or anything, but earlier I heard Himiko say that Tenko was trying to betray the student council.
No.
So you suspect Tenko?
Actually,
As a member of the student council, she would have been allowed into this lab.
oh yeah.
That's right, Angie did allow members of the student council to enter the lab. Yeah, Angie had been shut away. Angie has been shut away here working on the ritual by herself since yesterday. She said she would only unlock the door if she heard a student council's voice.
That's true.
That would be certainly a point to Tenko. She did betray the student council after all. But then she was off the student council. And then Angie was still alive, and now she's not going to answer the door anymore.
no.
It's not that I want to suspect Tenko, but since only student council members would have been let in here, it would be Gunta, Kibo, Himiko, Tenko, and Susami. Though the group Tenko is certainly the most likely. Well, there's holes in that argument. Quite big ones. That I wish we would have pointed out already. This busty brain beauty has this all figured out. Huh? You mean you know who the culprit
What
is?
was that?
The culprit? F that!
Hey,
Shushki, do we really have time to be listening to her?
Wait!
Hey, wait! Gosh dang it! Why are you just gonna ignore my genius idea?
What?
Just listen to me, okay? Come on, listen to me, listen! Oh, okay. Well, if you're gonna twist my arm, then I'll tell you. You better thank me for this.
You know,
You know, you're all dumber than fleas, but even you get how weird those wax dolls are, right? They are strange. Are they purpose ritual or
Well
something?
then.
Yeah, they are. But I figured out with just one glance. They are diversions.
Could it be?
Diversions?
listen up.
Yeah, the culprit just used the wax figures to distract us from something.
got a minute?
What do you mean by that?
What?
How should I know? Isn't that Sherlock Holmes' job?
I knew it.
You're a waste of time. Maki turned and walked away. And I can't blame
What
her.
was that?
The hell's her problem? She's on the rag or something? So Angie made these wax dolls, huh? They're pretty the resemblance is pretty uncanny. Let's say the devil's in the details, you know. Let's just see how detailed they really are. Hey. You turn to look at the wax figures. Hey, what are you doing? Stop that.
What?
What? I just wanted to see if the dolls was wearing panties. Wait, do you think I have a doll fetish? Are you excited that your dead girlfriend is now a doll? I'm sorry, my last time I checked, we were your boyfriend, weren't we? Weren't we? You said, and I quote, when we get out of here, you can ask me on a date. If you like Wask's dolls so much, then go have sex with one already. Don't argue with Maki. Starting to agree with Maki. Talking to Mayu is a waste of time. I wanted to look at the door.
Hey,
I just wanted to confirm something. When we got into this lab, I'm sure that the front door was locked. Yes, I'm positive. We checked it ourselves.
I knew it.
The front entrance was locked until Komakaki picked the lock open. So we picked the cylinder lock open.
hey,
Do you think anyone else could have opened the lock besides him? It would be impossible from the outside. The Monokumas took care took care of that. They gave us a key, but Mono Dam ate it.
then
So Kokaki is the only one who could open or close the door from the outside, right? Correct. Only Kokaki would have been able to open and close the door from outside. But someone inside could have opened and closed it as they pleased. So the front door was locked from the inside though.
No.
Not necessary, I'm just thinking of possibilities. In that case, the question becomes of how the person who locked the door got out. How the culprit got out of the classroom after locking the doors. Still, it's strange that the front door and the back door have different locks. The front door has a cylindrical one, the back door has a sliding one. By the time I discovered the body, both doors were locked. In other words, this is what you might call a locked room mystery, right? Locked, huh?
You're right.
Yes, the cylindrical lock key was taken by the Monocubs, so both doors could only be locked from the inside. But only if you rule out Kokaki's lockpicking, right? Could have picked the cylinder lock on the front door, go in and out of the lab. They could have created this locked room mystery. It's possible that he locked the door from outside by picking it after he killed
If I
Anji.
remember correctly.
It's true. Also, he picked it at an oddly convenient time when we tried to enter the lab ourselves.
I knew it.
He's clearly suspicious. It is suspicious, but that solution seems a little too convenient, unfortunately. Oh, I didn't see Gunta was in there.
Why?
A motor at nighttime is strange. Impossible
Why?
even. Why do you think
Right.
that? Because student council made that rule that we know be outside during nighttime. Everyone should have been asleep. No way murder could happen at nighttime.
Ew.
Do you really think everyone would go along with that rule? But it's Arturo's rule. Anji said he punished us if we not followed his rules.
But
But the student council wasn't included in that, correct? That could do what they want. They could do what they wanted. Anji was also working here at the time. Huh? She was?
But
No way, student council would never break our own rules. They should have been asleep in our rooms to set good examples for others. Maybe Anji got attacked while she slept in her room and got brought here.
Gunta,
So
idiot.
Gunta could have saved her if only Gunta saw. But Gunta was sleeping. Sorry, Anji. Gunta could save you. I find it hard to believe that. Oh no. And no one went outside in spite of the console roll. Really? There's something else? I've clicked on everything! What do you want, game? I clicked on everything and everyone! There's nothing left to click on! There's nothing left to investigate! I've literally clicked on everyone! I've clicked on everyone, I've clicked on everything. The pool of blood? Oh, I'm sorry, is not included with the dead body next to it. Oh, well, I'll just investigate the pool of blood separately from the body. Oh, it's completely two different things. Okay, game.
Is this?
Blood is dry. It must have been spilled a few hours before Anji was killed, maybe more. If it's a 2 a.m. time of death, what's in the file? It appears exactly describing the file. There are several clues that caught my attention, but I can't draw any conclusions yet. There is a puzzle to my investigation.
So what?
It's not important, but the only time you're reliable is when you're investigating a crime scene. Is that supposed to be a compliment?
Like I'd know.
Who knows? You're clearly more reliable than Kato. At least the guy is useless. Anyways, let's continue.
Got a minute?
Is it really time to rest? I don't think we found any clues yet.
You're
Let's
right.
go. Yes, let's go. Let's go. This is the sheath. Earlier the katana was in
Okay.
the sheath. Maki, the gold leaf katana definitely came from here.
That's
I'm certain of
true.
it. Doesn't that make Kato suspicious? This is his research
No.
after all. Not necessarily anyone could have came in here and taken it.
That's true.
Fair enough, anyone could have done that. Same in my lab too.
oh,
Oh, what are you guys doing here?
Ew.
you're doing here? Shouldn't you be helping the seance? You look so disgusted right now. Then again, I guess you could say that's your signature look.
Anyway,
Anyway, I forgot to break something we need for the seance. Shanty. Seance? I think I've been saying shanty. Sense? Ritual. Whatever. I came back to get it. Some for that? Yep. That white sheet over there. Rather one dog such a GhJared, but I guess we need that sheet too.
What is it?
I don't get it. Why do you guys need a cage of one dog such a white sheet? Don't ask me. I don't know why we need that stuff either.
so that means...
That's why I figured to do a little research in the science before we the sheet study. So let's see. I took a look around and there was like some old handmade book. Oh, is this it?
Yeah.
Yep, that's the Caged Dog Village right here on the cover, so it must be it. Let's see, what does it say about the Caged Dog Child? The page picked up? Oh, this page. It's hard to read, but it's set, I can see the Caged Child is mentioned here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kaido's drawing the same magic circle as the one in this picture. Let's see, in order to form the Caged Child, you need 5 people, including the spirit medium, and a dark place with no
If I
light.
remember
As it
correctly.
said. First, draw the circle magic passing down from the Caged Dog Village on the ground. In the center of the circle, the spirit medium must kneel, curl, like a turtle. Okay. And the rest, their forehead on the stone on the ground. Afterward, the other 4 participants must put the iron cage over the spirit medium and cover it with a white sheet. Finally, the dog god must be placed on top of the cage. Also, it says we can't step on the magic circle during the preparations. The dog god? Do you mean the wooden dog statue? When preparations are complete, turn out all the lights to create complete darkness. The seance will begin when the 4 participants are all standing in the center, or staying at the corners of the room. The 4 participants, not including the spirit medium, will sing the Caged Dog song. After the song, ask, "Is the Caged Child?" Then say the name of the spirit. The spirit medium will reply in the voice of the summoned spirit, and that's all it says. Okay, a little bit weird, but alright. That sounds complicated. Complicated plans have a better chance of working out in the end, wouldn't you say? Whether it works or not, KO has been wanting to conduct the seance for a while. I think I'm saying it right. Since I was... Yeah, okay, we don't need to remember.
Right.
Oh yeah, he said he memorized every word of it too. That's probably why he left the book here, because they can't conduct the seance without it. But is that even possible? Contacting Anju's ghost. If you're so curious, why don't you join us, Shusuke? Huh?
Well,
You should see how it plays out with your own eyes.
See?
There's still time, you know. The seance hasn't even started
That's
yet.
true.
Maybe it's better if you join them. You think so?
I don't understand.
Well, I'm not going. I don't believe in seances. But whatever you believe it or not, as a detective, you should be able to observe what happens. As a detective, huh? Yeah, I think you're right. Well, now you're talking.
All right.
Well, I'll be waiting for you. One of the 3 empty rooms will be in the middle one. Of the 3 empty rooms will be in the middle one. Let's see how this seance goes.
Hello.
Oh, but that tells me you wish to participate in the seance as well, Shusuke. You are most welcome to join us.
Oh.
Is what I would like to say. However, only 5, including the spiritual medium, may join.
Oh, man.
Oh man, what a shame. Well, okay, boy, you're out. Why me? I agree, of course. I was thinking this for a while.
Listen up.
Robots and seances don't mix. They're toothpaste and orange juice. To be honest, I had the same thought. Your help was appreciated, Kabo.
Why you?
Do any of you feel guilty for kicking me out after forcing me to come in? That's why we're apologizing.
Don't mock me.
No one apologized yet.
Oh, man.
Fine, fine. Our bad. Just don't get mad and start shooting electromagnetic waves at us.
How rude.
Why would I do that?
Stop it.
Stop whining, K-boy. I want to start the seance as soon as possible. Fine, I won't forget this betrayal, Shusuke. What did I do?
So then,
So now Shusuke has joined us first some mornings.
do you understand?
Do not enter the magic circle that I've drawn on the floor. It is drawn with fine salt, so it is easily disturbed when stepped on. You drew that magic circle with salt?
That's correct.
It has always used salt for magic circles. It makes seances more likely to succeed.
Well then.
Also, it's dark in here, so be sure to watch your step. Oh, if the magic circle is broken, not only will the seance fail,
Horrifying.
but it may also unleash a curse.
Okay.
Got it. I'll be careful. I'm surprised you were able to draw this without even looking at the
Do
picture.
not worry.
I have the entire document memorized, so this magic circle should be perfect. Of course, I also have the Caged Child song memorized. You must do the same.
Do you understand?
I have copied the words to the song down here. Please commit it to memory. Everyone else has already memorized it. After all, you'll be unable to read in the dark.
Huh?
You have to memorize the lyrics now. You're a detective, so I expect your memory to be up to the task. Here is the melody. I sang the song and did my best to memorize the melody and lyrics.
Okay.
Alright, I think I got it now. Your memory is extraordinary. You are indeed the ultimate detective. Well then, let us begin the ritual
How
right away.
exciting!
Yay, we finally get to see Anji.
So then.
Before that, let's choose a spiritual medium. It would work best with a girl. Then I'll do it. I can't think of anyone but me that Anji's spirit should go into. No, I'll do it. Because if you're the spirit medium, you won't be able to talk to Anji. Yeah?
That's right.
You won't be able to talk to. You want to talk to Anji, right? Then I'll be the spirit medium. That way you can say goodbye to her. And after you finish saying your goodbyes, keep your chin up and live life facing forward. Survive with me and everyone else. Please. Himiko.
By the way.
Also, Himiko, let me say this one thing. Expressing your feelings is perfectly natural. You shouldn't feel ashamed of it at all. So if you feel like crying while you're talking to Anji, go ahead and cry your eyes out. If you feel, you'll feel better when you do. Well, I mean, laughing makes you feel better too.
Damn it!
And venting your anger into someone can really cheer you up.
Yes!
Train your heart by crying, laughing, and venting your anger, Himiko. I think you've trained too much. You're probably right. Made up, that's good.
So then.
So now, let us begin. Now that we've decided a spiritual medium, let's begin. Right, Himiko. I'll see you later.
Now, I would like the spirit medium Tenko to sit within the center circle. Please be sure to walk on the path, so as not to disturb the magic circle.
Make sure you watch your steps since it's so dark in here.
Next, you must be as a turtle within that circle. Please rest your forehead upon this stone marker I've placed here.
It's just a stone I brought from the courtyard. Are you sure it'll work?
Certainly. It is merely needed as a marker for her forehead to rest upon.
Like this?
This may be uncomfortable, but please endure it until the seance is complete. Whatever you do, you mustn't raise your head or change positions.
Piece of cake! I have 5-star flexibility.
So then.
Starting now, the rest of us must go to the work. There are many things left to be done. First, we must place the iron cage atop Tenko. I shall leave that to Shusuke and Himiko. And please keep in mind, walk carefully as so not to disturb the magic circle. Okay, you can count on me. I may not look like it, but I'm certainly super duper strong.
I shouldn't have lied. I'm way too weak for this kind of stuff.
It's made of iron. No wonder it's heavy.
Hold on! Don't just drop it on top of me!
I know. It wouldn't be very funny if a body discovery announcement happened during this.
No, it wouldn't be.
Don't jinx us!
I'm tired. So, next, we cover the basket with a white cloth, right?
I shall take that role. All right. Everything is prepared. Tenko, how are you doing?
Well, I can only see the floor from this position, but I think I'm fine.
The final step is to place the wooden statue of the dog god atop the cage. The 4 of us may need to do this together. The statue is quite heavy.
Even with 4 people, it's still really heavy.
Oh, holy crap, this weighs a ton!
Don't you guys figure this out when you lifted it here in the first place?
It is not much more than 175 pounds.
Oh, I'm totally wiped.
I could have used my magic to carry it easily, but seances and magic don't mix.
Are you sure it's okay to put something so heavy on top of the cage?
The iron cage was made specifically for seances, so it can hold this weight.
Okay. I guess that's fine then.
Now, let us exit the magic circle. Take care to avoid disturbing it. So then,
This is the point of no return, Tenko. After this point, you mustn't speak. The next time you open your mouth, it will be Anji speaking through you.
Got it.
Understood, I will not say a word until the shanty is over. Okay, everyone, I'll see you guys after the seance.
well then,
Shanty. Seance, Jared. Shanty. Seance. Shanty. Seance! Flippin' I knew it! Seance. Let's do it in different corners of the room.
now we darken the room. Kokichi and Shuichi are closest to the candles. Please blow out the candles. You should be able to follow the walls in the dark.
So go back to the corner of the room after it's dark. Okay, got it.
You needn't move, Himiko. There are many gaps in the floor near you.
Yeah, got it.
Once the room is dark, I will begin the song. Please sing along with me. Then, I will call out to Angie. Until she replies, there must be silence.
After the seance is done, Shuichi and I are supposed to light the candles again, right?
Correct. I brought matches from the warehouse, so please use those.
Okie dokie, then I'll blow out the candle now.
I walk to the back of my corner, then begin the song.
At last, at long last. Young guard dog and little lost girl, sealed within an iron cage. At mountain's bottom, within the darkness, at last, at long last. How many will there be by dawn? Will there be two or just one? Will the guard dog run far away, or did it eat the little girl? At last, at long last.
We finished singing the song, but I thought I heard an odd sound in the middle of it. What was that?
Say,
Is the cage child Angie? Maybe I can call it out. Now if the medium answers,
say,
is the cage child Angie? What's going on?
say.
Is the cage child Angie?
What's the matter?
Why not Angie answer?
Hold on.
Himiko, I was very clear that you were not to speak, yes? But something's weird, why won't she answer? Maybe it failed?
Let's see.
Let's light the candles briefly.
Huh?
What? Is it okay?
Well,
Just for now. Uh-oh, I think someone's dead. I think Tenko is dead. What's going on? Did it really fail?
That cannot be.
That shouldn't be the case. This shanty was perfect.
What?
Is Angie not coming? Is that still Tenko in there? Tenko?
I see, yes.
As I told her that she mustn't speak until the spirit enters her. She followed those orders well, but for how long will we let her out?
Hold on.
Wait, dark arts such as this need to be started and completed the same way. Those who removed objects from the magic cage must be the same for those who brought in. If not, the spirit may stay in the medium's body.
Man.
Seeing how this was a failure, I don't even think the spirit is sticking around, but whatever. It's like setting up, instructed how to clean everything up.
Now,
Everything in order.
I will remove the sheet.
Reach back, pull it aside.
Perhaps.
Something is amiss. Himiko ran toward the cage at the spirit. Himiko, I told you not to step on the... But she wasn't listening. She jumped onto the cage and... Fueled by depression, Himiko grabbed the cage and lifted it up and...
Really?
Well, who would have thought there'd be another victim during the investigation? Maybe morphine green puke was predicting this tragedy. Ah, the puke's color is normal now. I guess it was predicting this.
For now.
Everyone please assemble in the shanty room. Seance, not shanty. This is not Pirates, Jared. The second body discovery announcement played. It didn't take long for everyone to come running in.
What?
Tenko? Seriously? What is this? How did this happen?
How this happened?
Tenko, Gunta is so sorry. Gunta could not protect you.
Got a minute?
Chishki, explain the situation. I thought you were conducting this seance. What happened?
Well, that's...
I don't know. What's happening?
What on earth?
I'm surprised too. I never thought a murder would happen during an investigation. I guess for now you should maybe start the investigation right now.
Say,
Before that, I would like to confirm something. Now, the culprit who killed Angie may be different culprit from the one who killed Tenko, right? Huh?
if so...
What happens in the event that there are two murders by two people? What if there are two Blackens? We need to find them both at the class trial.
That's right.
Now that you mentioned it, that's a good point. What would happen if that's the situation? Huh? What would happen? Mono, damn, what would happen? What would happen?
Not that!
Why do you look lost too, Mono, damn? I thought you were gonna put things instead of Daddy. I never expected something like this to happen. I don't know what to do, really, I don't know. Oh man, this is really disorganized. If you can't decide the class trial's objective, then we won't know how to investigate. Father always knew what to do. We should ask him for help.
Hey!
Oh, have you forgotten? Daddy is in no condition to help us. It's all our fault Daddy ended up like that. Huh? It's all your fault, Mom. Daddy, help! We don't know what to do on our own. We gotta use the power of love. Then I'll snap it back to normal. That won't work. Father is just an empty shell now.
That's right!
That's not true. Anything's possible with the power of love. You don't understand that because you've never been loved before, Monodam.
Daddy!
Daddy, I love you. So please come back to normal. I want to see you too, Father. I love you with all my heart. Aw, you're making me blush.
Here I am!
Hi, back. Were you good while I was away?
Thank you so much, my adorable darling cubs! With you running the academy, I was able to fully enjoy my relaxing vacation! No, no.
Man, that vacation was just what I needed. It's important to take time off to
To tell you
relax.
the truth,
Normally most companies won't even let you take time off to go on vacation. But I was able to. The secret is just to leave whenever you get the permission. Whether you get the permission or not. Huh? Wait, so then who's the Baldy then?
yeah?
Oh, that was just a part-timer. I got him to cover for me while I was gone.
Hey!
Hey, here's your pay, like we agreed on. Now take it and get out of here. Huh? I thought you were supposed to be relaxed. Now that that nuance is out of the way, what were you guys talking about? Oh, that's right. What happens if you're... happens to your votes if there are 2 blackened candidates?
I'll answer that.
Well, I'll have an answer for that. It's first come, first serve. First come, first serve.
Hey,
The blackened who killed the first victim to be discovered will be your target.
in
In other words, if a blackened who killed Anji isn't the same who killed Tenko, then only Anji's killer will be considered the blackened. Basically, Tenko's killer just wasted a kill. And Tenko herself is a waste of a victim.
Now then.
Oh, I'll add this to the second. I'll add this to the school regulations, so you can review it later.
Ahead.
I've also updated the Monokuma file. Do your best to investigate this murder too.
Father!
Boy, everything's gonna go so smoothly now that Father's running things again. Leaders, gotta be able to take decisive action. Indecision is just the worst. Daddy, you're glowing! You're glowing like a lamp! You're nothing better than being praised by my cute cubs. You're nothing better than spending time with my cute cubs. For as long as you live, I'll never let any of you go. Except for the 2 that already died. You just left us while he was saying he'd never let us go. That is why he's so amazing. Please look me some more, Daddy. That's a sentence I never thought I'd say in my life, especially in this voice. Oh. So, to make sense of all
Listen
that,
closely.
if both murders have different culprits, then our votes will determine Anji's killer. But if we don't know, we don't even know if there's a different culprit, do we?
Let's see.
True, we should investigate Tenko's death just
How
in case.
exciting!
Oh, finally, things are heating up. I'm getting so excited.
Piece of shit!
Who's Tenko? Shuichi, this is bad.
Huh?
Huh? This is unquestionably bad. I can't believe Tenko was killed. Everyone's upset and confused, and now I'm in no shape of helping right now.
No.
So this is where you need to step in.
Listen up.
Step up, step in, whatever. Listen, Shuichi. Impossible is possible. All you gotta do is make it so.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Alrighty then. Let's check the Monokuma file first. Found the middle of the empty room on the 4th floor. Death was 11 a.m. Invisible injury is a stab to the back of the neck. What? How? That means there's nothing on the floorboards. Unless they had some weird claw like mechanism that could do that. That means it's someone else in this room did it. I'm thinking Himiko. I'm gonna be straight honest with you. I think Himiko's the killer. It makes sense. Himiko was the last person that saw Anji before she died. And now she was in this room when the lights were all dark. But her reaction makes it more genuinely confusing. You'll also find out. I see Anji's curse. Curse?
Jeez.
Yeah. Curse!
Hey!
What? Curse?
Kaido, calm down.
No way there's a curse! Don't screw around!
You're the one who's screwing around. Do you want to die?
Do you want to die? He's dead. Yeah, he's dead.
Are you okay?
My bad.
I'm starting to feel bad. But for a different reason. I'm gonna get some fresh air, so I'll leave this to you. Maki roll. Shouldn't we resume the investigation? Time is of the essence.
Correct.
True, we haven't time to mourn Tenko's death as our lives are at risk. That is true, but Anji and then Tenko. And to think earlier, I was suspicious of Tenko. I'm sorry, Tenko.
How can this be?
It's all Gunter's fault. Gunter failed to protect friends again. Tenko's death caught us all off guard. Everyone's panicking. I have to keep it together. I have to work harder. Because I'm the detective. Investigation resume.
Well...
It's too dark in here. We can't investigate if we want
Got
to.
it.
Gunter, bring candles for other room to make this room bright, okay? No, that won't be necessary. Yeah, that's not necessary at all. Huh? What?
Listen up!
Show them, Cowboy. Show them your new power. Okay, boy. New power.
His eyes lit up! I, Muiruma, the gorgeous girl genius, have installed a new function in Kibo.
Just leave it to me. I will become the guiding light that shines on you all.
Shine on, shine on! Shine on, you crazy fucking diamond!
Oh man, what a lame function. You should have made him like a transformer or
It's
something.
okay.
But it's bright now, so we should hurry up and investigate.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. What I managed to draw on the floor was... well, it was this. It's been completely stomped over. I suppose it was unavoidable.
Well...
Was this drawn with salt?
Yes.
Whenever performing a seance, I always use salt.
What?
And if you're feeling alright, you sound ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Ridiculous. I performed many successful seances. Why? I've even had a spirit enter my body.
Right already.
Shut up, I don't want to hear about your stupid delusions. Maki really doesn't beat around the bush. Kind of refreshing, actually. Yeah, in any case, with all these footprints, I can't make out the original
So
circle.
what?
We'll find out in the lab. Should be right in the document.
Hey,
Is that right? Oh, it must be. I want to check the cloth. I want to see if there's a cloth. Good time to crush her like this. According to the Makuma file, her only injury is a stab wound to the neck. The wound was fatal. This must have caused an instant death. I didn't hear a scream during the seance. Oh, wait. Did I not say where till it's over? Would Tenko really keep her mouth shut despite the pain?
nope.
Her death might not have been instant, but she couldn't have gone far before she bled out. What do you mean?
What's the point?
You were concerned about that, right?
Okay.
With the wounds this deep, the victim is too shocked to do anything except die. You speak it from experience.
That's obvious.
Of course, quick deaths are my specialty. Well then, that makes
By
sense.
the way,
The real question is, what was she killed with? I don't see a murder weapon around. Do I need to look at the blood pile now? No, not this time. Okay, game, if you say so. Cage.
is this...
It's around 3 feet high and 5 feet wide. It's a pretty large iron cage. Big enough for a person to fit inside. Russian root cage first.
Hey,
Hey, look at this.
is this...
The blood stain on the bottom of the cage. Probably Tenko's blood, yeah?
That's true.
Yes, I'd imagine the splatter must have been made when she was
What do you
killed.
mean?
It means Tenko was killed while she was inside the cage. There could be a contraption in the dog statue. Now that I think about it, considering it came from the top. But I don't know what kind of mech. I guess unless electronic push a button and it happened. Maybe, I don't know. A bit weird. They'd have note. When the cage was lifted after her body was already dead.
Then...
She was stabbed right when the cage was lifted. That's what explains the bloodstain, right? Huh? Perhaps she wasn't killed during the seance, but the exact moment the cage was lifted? That's a possibility. Off seance. Place top of the cage. When we removed it,
Is this...
the cloth's pretty thick. Similar to a window curtain, but it's completely opaque, and on the back, it's a bloodstain right around the middle of the sheet. But no hole in the fabric. Okay, never mind. So much for the contraption within the dog cage, because I would have had it pierce the fabric. Or in the dog statue. It was a stab through the cloth. She was stabbed while underneath the cloth. Dog statue, I believe it's called the dog god. This wood statue is pretty heavy.
If I remember correctly,
It was around 175 pounds. It's about the weight of 2 girls. What do you know about girls? Have you ever been touched on one besides your mother? What?
I'm kidding.
I'm kidding, anyway.
Is this...
If this heavy thing was on top of the cage, then Tenko would have been able to get out easily.
okay.
Yeah, you're right about that. That didn't sound like you were kidding earlier.
Hey!
Himiko! Hey, Himiko! Be strong, Himiko! Kunta, if you shake Himiko that much, she might... It's going to break. But she's not talking. It's like Himiko is not there. She must have been really shocked over Tenko. I'd leave her be for now. Okay. I said things that made Tenko look suspicious, and now this. I'm sorry,
Stop
Tenko.
it.
Try later, huh?
Because-
Ryan will bring Tenko back. And if we don't investigate thoroughly, you'll die too.
Okay.
I need to find the truth and pin down the culprit for Tenko and for all this.
I guess...
You're right. Tenko would want us to figure it out, or she would have no regrets. That would be the best way to apologize.
That cannot be.
Why did
I
this?
knew it.
No, the Muro was pretty
But of
shocked.
course.
Oh, of course. I am shocked about that as well. But why did the seance fail? We performed all the steps flawlessly. I was more concerned about that than the murder.
Yes.
Oh, if we performed the cage shout again and then summon Tenko's spirit this
This
time.
is stupid.
Cut the crap, just tell me what happened during the seance. Both you and Shusuke were present here, right? Did she get killed during
I
the
see,
seance?
yes.
True. It may have been best to move past what had happened to know what why the
Is
seance
that
failed.
so?
Whatever, hurry up. At the time, in order to begin the seance, yes. Position the circle in the middle, place the cage, do the cloth, and the dog. Do the thing, shake the stone, heard the thump, and then go on. The seance would have been completed, but... Oh, now she mentioned, I remember hearing a strange sound during the song. This is a mystery to me as well. I thought someone had tripped, perhaps. It's pretty loud for someone tripping, perhaps. Okay,
What do you mean?
something. And then what happened?
Yes.
We called out to her, but no reply came. I had Shusuke and like the cabinets. I'm gonna remove the stuff in the opposite order.
No.
Says, but it would not be difficult in such. It would be but would it not be difficult in such darkness? Besides, why was she inside the cage? She was inside the cage.
Then...
Then where was she
Well,
killed?
that's...
Yeah, that's the
I
problem.
see, yes.
There is another problem. And this is, wherever did the seance fail, I simply cannot figure it out.
Perhaps.
Maybe someone moved from their corner. Someone else sneak in here?
What's the point?
Obviously, since the seance was clearly a scam. Like he never was one to put over punches.
Oh, man.
Man, what a lame function. You should have made him like a transformer or something. This prevention bastion is over and shut. And it's all thanks to me for giving K-Boy his new function. And now... I was not expecting to see that word in this. One of the stupid buttholes who signed up to do this BS seance is in the first place.
No.
No, not necessarily. Seriously, the seance was clearly set up to lure her in and kill her. How could someone who wasn't in the room kill
Could
her?
it be...
So you believe that Tenko was killed during the seance?
Fucking moron!
There's no possibility. Duh. Yes. Yeah, she was dead. No windows, is pitch black.
Leave it to me.
Floorboard is loose. Underneath the tank. Why is the floorboard loose?
If I remember correctly,
It wasn't like this before. It must have come loose during the seance. Why would it come loose during the seance?
But-
Floorboard this thick and heavy wouldn't come loose easily. And someone has loosened it on purpose. Himiko. Look big enough for a person to get through a butt. Oh, looks like there's space underneath here too. Hold on. I can see something below. It looks like something dropped down here. What? Something dropped down here. Something dropped from here?
Hey,
After we checked everywhere else, why don't we go underneath the floor and see
You're
for
right.
ourselves?
by the way,
This is pretty dark down there. What should we use for a
that's
flashlight?
true.
Let's bring a candle. If cable's light from up here, this should be
Okay.
fine. I'm gonna get a candle and move forward. It's got it. Fish here, I thought I could move around pretty easily on all fours.
okay.
Let's look for clues. That's pretty stupid if we do find no clues after crawling around this dusty place.
okay.
Yeah. Let's see dirt from the gaps in the floorboard. Fresh blood, that's definitely Tenko's. There's blood stain on the ground underneath the loose floorboard. But it's pretty far from where Tenko's blood is dripping. It's underneath the same floorboard, just on different ends. Why is there blood here?
hey,
Hey, the back of the floorboard has blood here too. Oh, that's right, there's little blood underneath this floorboard.
what do you mean?
Did Tenko blood splatter here when she got killed?
That's
No, it's
true.
like dry. Wonder. Can't really
Okay.
show you. But these blood stains are completely dry. Yeah. Must have some reason their stains are dry. To mark the floorboard. This is also cut. Oh, part of the cross section that supports the floorboard is cut.
That's true.
It's near the loose ends, and portions missing about the same width too. And from what I can see of it,
That's true.
broken off naturally. This wasn't broken off naturally, it was cut by someone. There should be a saw in the warehouse, but they could have used that. The question is why. Another cross piece is supporting the floorboard, so it might ball, but the
Then
portion missing. So what purpose does this serve? It was a hook. The sickle here, there's blood all over it. Blood on the sickle is fresh, that is, this is the murder weapon.
is this?
Did this come from my research lab?
Well,
It did. The sickle can be used to assassinate a target. It can be thrown without losing any lethality. And you can hide it underneath your clothes too. If she was attacked like this, she wouldn't stand a chance. The blade was about 6 inches.
That's right.
And since Tenko was in the cage, she wouldn't have been able to defend herself. But even if this is our murder weapon, how did the culprit attack Tenko in the cage? The blade could fit through the gaps in the cage, but could it reach her neck?
That's true.
The cage is 3 feet high. If you were able to stab to it with a 6-inch sickle blade, well, it would depend on Tenko's position and posture, really. But I don't think it's possible. Position,
Hey.
posture. Hey, if the weapon is down here, the culprit must have thrown it away, right?
True.
Perhaps killing Tenko, the culprit threw the sickle on the floorboards in the dark. Or it could have been underneath the floor the entire time. Either of those is possible. What is this? The piece is corroded and is broken off.
Hey,
Wall's in the empty room, right? Looks like there's wood along the wall. This part is rotten away. Looks like natural rot. This hole wasn't made intentionally. But you can get to the next room
That's
through here.
true.
If I remember correctly, the door, or the room next door is also empty, right? The culprit could have gone from room to room by moving under here instead of using the hallway. True, but it would have been difficult moving around underneath the floor. We did alright because we had a light. Without that, it's pretty pitch black. That might be impossible to move around in here. Then they could have used a light, like we're using it now. True, however, we would have seen the light through the floorboards. Probably use some night vision goggles or something.
Is that alright?
Okay, you wanna head back up? Glad you asked. So, someone who did this, if it must be the same person, must have known about the seance, and then prepared this. I don't know why though. Why would you do another one that's just gonna leave more room for error and possibility of getting caught? But then I wonder who was the person that suggested the middle room to be used for the seance, because there's 3 of them. And you can't prepare them all. I'm still thinking that Himiko is the culprit.
by the way,
We've only been investigating this room.
Huh?
Interest wise, what do you mean?
because
Foundry and Tenko had different killers, and the blackened we need to both
You're right.
is the culprit who, for the first murder, the culprit who killed Angie. That's what Monica
Then-
said. Kind of sucks because, like, I've been really gung-ho for this double murder, double blackened, double execution thing, but that's not happening anymore. There goes all the hopes and dreams, I guess. Although I really want to call it hopes and dreams.
Okay.
Yes, of course.
But
It's bigger than Killing Game. For the sake of those who died, I need to reveal the truth of both of their deaths. Well, I understand why you feel that way, but if you plan on investigating the other crime scene again, we should probably hurry. Yes. Hold it, what? Oh my god!
it's a lie!
Did I surprise you? Were you going to scream and cry in terror? What are you doing?
oh,
Oh, sorry. I'm just a little lightheaded from the blood loss. Yeah, this is real blood.
why?
Okay, so what are you doing? I got curious about something, so I decided to search the empty room next door. Then suddenly, I stepped through the floorboard. I stepped through the floorboard?
So mean.
Jeez, that got me good. Because of this, I tripped and fell pretty hard.
Got a minute?
You're gonna lose consciousness to it after you tell us everything.
Ah.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I guess there was no cross piece supporting this floorboard, so I kind of stepped through. Huh, what bad luck. Trust me, it's gone. Did you mean? What does that mean?
Huh?
Confidence, dreams. That's what the Killing Game is all about. Killing Game fans, hold your head high and watch with your own 2 eyes. Baseball, soccer, the Killing Game just behold, students, the entrance to the trial grounds.
I guess time's up. Oh man, because of you guys, I didn't have enough time to check something. What are you trying to check?
See?
I wanted to research the seance again, so I brought the book to document me, but unfortunately, I couldn't find anything new that could be used as a clue. Kyo perfectly reenacted the seance, as was written in the document. He drew the magic circle the same exact way in the picture. Not only that, he used the same exact tools too. Not surprising about the whole thing. Well, I wanted to check the finer details, but I'll tell you about it later. At the class trial, so see you there. For a second there, I really thought there was 3 people dead, and I was like, dang, they're dropping like flies.
That's true.
Alright. Starting to look like a proper Danganronpa game now. We're missing more than half the students. It would appear we've all gathered.
Oh. Don't worry.
Yep. Little talk beforehand, not important.
All right already. Yep.
The conversation beforehand is always meaningless, so I wouldn't worry or get too upset that I skipped it. Like, if in the past 2 games and the majority of this one, that little talk about here, it adds nothing. It's all like, I can't believe there's this many who would do this, I'm nervous, I'm scared, what are we gonna do, how are we gonna find the culprit, you know, it's just a bunch of nerves and it doesn't add much. So, not important. Moving on. Got more important things to do, like the class trial. I might have to end tonight during the intermission of the class trial, and I really hate doing that. But I have to get up for work tomorrow, so I don't have all night. And I know the class trial is now like 4 hours or something like that.